I don't quite understand what the item is. Review of board's charge to the subcommittee.
She's redoing on purpose.
Okay. My comment on that is if you follow the lead of the other district subcommittees that I've seen and how they operate, the other subcommittees will make the recommendation. And then they don't give all these options to the board. Then it's just put on, the recommendation is then put on the agenda for board approval, recommending approval. And I've seen that over and over again where there's, like 4 options presented to the subcommittee that are very different, and the rest of the school board knows nothing about the options, and they're very different and important matters. But it's just put at the subcommittee picks it, and they present it.
So because you're concerned that the board wouldn't be informed enough to vote on.
I'm thinking that you should follow that precedent and not. I don't want this bogged down and that this takes months and months and months. There's already been too many things that make me really question what's going on, like the last hiring of an attorney, and then it turns out the school board president had signed the contract, and the attorney signed the contract a month before, and it's just, so no, I would like to perceive how they do it in the past, and the other subcommittees, where you make the recommendation and you put it on.
Thank you. Other comment?
It's already been tainted.
Mr. Daniel?
I would like to make a plea that on this agenda item, you actually craft a proposed scope for this committee. I think it's on the agenda. We've had discussion on it, and to clarify whether the committee, and I'm not sure, maybe it was Ms. Bonkin, I'm not sure a subcommittee has legal authority under your resolutions to sign a contract. I believe it would require board authorization from a legal perspective.
The recommendation would go to the board.
Yeah. So I think the board would be, I think it would be difficult for the board to turn down a recommendation of the subcommittee who is going through this very careful documented process with, independent CBOC representatives and so on. So I think, to me, in terms of transparency and accountability, I would be satisfied with that. But I would suggest that you craft now, under this agenda item, because I think we've got most of the pieces together, we just write it out, and actually say, from the subcommittee's perspective, here's what we think the charge should be, send it to the board, and have them opine on it. So that then we go further than just selecting the auditor and the attorney, because I'm hopeful that the committee is going to oversee this investigation to its completion. I mean, that's my fantasy of what the committee is going to do. It's not going to go out of business once we get forensic auditors.
Other comment? Mr. Daniel?
I'd just like to go on the record as saying that I agree with this subcommittee model. I mean, the facilities subcommittee makes a recommendation. Others going to be facilities committee. There's only 2 people. If they don't agree, it goes to the board without a recommendation. The board's got to make a decision. We've got 3 people here, assuming nobody abstains. I think you should go to the board with a recommendation for an attorney.
Okay. Point of order. Can the president of the committee make a motion? Okay. I was looking to Roger.
The chair.
The chair. I'm sorry. The chair. Yes. No wonder I'm confused. Give me a hammer. Okay. Yes, I move that we make the selection and recommend to the board an individual to get their approval in the July 21st board meeting.
Well, I would second that.
Can I have this second? I'm in favor of that. I just want to make sure that we're consistent with what the notes are from our minutes from the board meeting, because I don't want somebody who doesn't agree with that option to say we are out of bounds. So where is it in our notes that says we can or can't do that?
Well, first of all, the notes have not been approved, so they're not really official yet. The June 24th meeting was our previous meeting, and they'll be approved tomorrow. So if there is a mistake
So I guess then all we do is take it up to the board and see if anybody has objection, but with that, then I'm willing to support that simply because I do know partly why we're here at this point was because board president expressed he didn't know how he would get to one recommendation without an ad hoc subcommittee making that recommendation. And I know he expressed that multiple times, so I'm comfortable supporting your motion, Madam Chair, for us to.
Okay, so, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? No. Okay. So, we'll go ahead and make that recommendation at the end of our process, and, tomorrow when we have our school board meeting, we can, make any clarifications that we need in our previous minutes. Would that be a time when we might want to discuss, further our role in this process and, have the board consider whether or not our role should be extended beyond what is described here in this process?
It's not on the agenda, this would be difficult to do.
I think the intent is what matters here. I think the intent from what the conversations that I've had, heard in the board's discussion, that this subcommittee was to really be the center of this process. It meant the council, the forensic auditor, and the auditor.
I think there's sense in that because making a change in the people who are involved lends itself to so many difficulties and misunderstandings and miscommunications. Having a stable group involved makes sense to me, a consistent group of people. It just isn't the charge that we were originally given by the board. So, given that it's not on the agenda for tomorrow's meeting, I don't know that if we can vote on it tomorrow or not. It could be that we need to go ahead with the steps that we've already agreed that we would be doing, and then, in the next board meeting, have the discussion and vote about, acting for, carrying on our role through the end of the investigation.
Look, Madam Chair, if I may, I do know that it's quite common for those conversations to be put back on agenda. The scope of it's an ad hoc committee, so it does have a specific charge, I believe. But in legal counsel intelligence, something that precludes us from asking that to be brought back up on future board agenda to extend the work of this and the scope. All it takes is a conversation and a vote at the board to do that at some point. Is that correct, Mr.?
Certainly you can make the request that you put on the next agenda, and what I might also suggest is you'll have at that meeting minutes in front of you that state what the scope was as it was set out by the board. I don't think it's inappropriate at that point to pause to make sure that the minutes correctly reflect everybody's understanding of the scope. So there can be a limited conversation. I don't think there's a motion, but you can certainly seek clarification of what was actually decided to make sure the minutes are accurate. And in that conversation, I think it's appropriate also if you want to ask for, we'd like to discuss the further scope and look at what that possibly might be at the next meeting.
So if we were to do that, we could actually do that by that meeting that comes up on the 21st is when we'll actually be done with the first part of our work, which then seems appropriate to have that.
It seems like a good time.
In the conversation, to conclude.
Yes, and also your attorney will be appointed, hopefully at that meeting, well, and your attorney may or may not be able to give you advice on that too, but I think again, you'd also be able to look at the term and the scope of the committee.
Okay, so, Mr. Young here?
I would still make a plea that you craft what you think the scope should be and present it to the school board. I think that would be useful. Now, you already made in terms of the council, why not craft in a couple sentences? If you go back and look at the board minutes, if you recall, the board minutes are very buggy because the original board minutes were incorrect and then there was 3 subsequent amendments over a couple meetings. So it's not clear what the full scope is if you go back and look at the board minutes.
I think we should delay that comment until number 5.
I would remind us, we made a motion, and we took a vote that I think has a good chunk of what the scope of this committee is. To your point, Mr. Younger, if I could have our reporter, could you return that?
Independent counsel, I thought it was.
No, we talked about, and then the follow through to the forensic auditor selection, and then the actual report, I
I
believe is
think
what
that
was
was in the motion.
of it.
We go back to that.
Yeah, could you read back the motion?
I move that we make selection and recommend to the board individually for the July 24th first board meeting. And then, Ms. Kramer said she was in favor, but she wants to be consistent with the notes of the 24th and then the 24th. And then, unfortunately, the minutes are not approved until then. And then you said you were comfortable with, and then the vote was consent.
So, do we want to set in motion the additional two components, so then we have in our mind a complete set of charge in our minds from this ad hoc committee, what the scope of this ad hoc committee should be?
Would you like to make the motion?
Sure. Actually, I'm going to defer and ask Ms. Rico to do it because you had talked about the three components.
Yeah, my motion would be that this subcommittee